So when we look at the photoelectric effect, we'll use an example of potassium. Let's say I have a piece of potassium right here, and I fire a packet of light at it that's a relatively low energy. This will hit and will just bounce back off. If I look at something that's, let's say, green light or something closer to the ultraviolet spectrum, what you're going to see is that an electron is liberated in both of these cases. Now, the difference between these two values is here we can see it's relatively slower and relatively faster. Now, when we're talking about the photoelectric effect, what we're basically saying is if we send electromagnetic radiation at a material, if it's at a high enough frequency, then an electron will be released. Any additional energy that you put into it will dictate the kinetic energy of the particle. So let's look at this like as a graph. This is an example we can look at. Now, we're going to call this spot right here the threshold frequency. Now, if you put energy onto the metal that's below this threshold frequency, nothing's going to happen. You need to put in at least this much, which we're going to call the work, in order to liberate an electron. Now, any energy that's beyond this level, so higher energy particles like this, will just result in a higher velocity. So if we want to figure out the kinetic energy of particles that are being released from the metal, well, we simply look at how much energy we put in and subtract the threshold or the amount of energy it needs to liberate it.